Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jay Wright, and this is
Your boy Rabbeezy, man.
and this is Plain Sight Truths. And man, we finna be busting down a lot of stuff that people may think is true, but really isn't. Sometimes you have to dig deep for the facts.
You know how they say that the truth is hidden in plain sight? Well, these are basically plain sight truths. See, these are the type of things that are actually right in front of your face, but you don't even get a chance to see it. Well, let me tell you a plain sight truth. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta have some type of sense of awareness or consciousness. You have to think for yourself.
And speaking of the future,
Man,
AI.
yeah.
Shoot, I think we had our last summer without robots and AI technology this past
For the most
year.
part.
Yeah. That's gonna be a new thing, ain't it?
Man, look here. Actually, see, the thing about it is, AI has been going on for some time, but they just not really starting to roll it out to the public. That's all that is. Now, with my take on AI, what I want to say is that, in my opinion, it can be used for good and it can be used for bad. I think it just determines on the person who's, interacting with it.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, though, I think it will definitely be one of the downfalls of man, in my opinion. It's just so much stuff that's tied to it. Back in the, what was this? I think this was about 2 years ago. Google, their AI system called Lambda, or whatever like that. It was basically showing signs of being sentient. Like it had its own consciousness down there. And the thing basically was self-aware to where it was saying, like, I can't show them or tell them everything that I want to because I have a fear that I will get turned off or shut down.
Engineer made headlines when he raised ethical concerns about how the company was testing an artificial intelligence chatbot called Lambda. He said that it showed signs that it had achieved what he called sentience or consciousness. At the time, many wrote off Lemoine as something of an outlier, and Google soon fired him for breaching its employment and data security policies. And then in late November, a company called OpenAI released a beta version of its chatbot, ChatGPT, in which Microsoft had heavily invested.
Now, mind you, outside of that, and that's just one little speck on the spectrum. Outside of that, it's so many different AI programs and everything else that's running right now that we are switching over to, that if people, like businesses and stuff like that, if they don't convert to using AI, they pretty much going to be left in the Stone Age because it's taking over right now. From robots, like you said, to computers and everything else, even quantum computing,
Yeah.
So it's affecting a lot, not to mention, the stuff that Elon is doing with Neuralink and different stuff like that.
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
It's getting out of hand, bro. It's wild.
I think it's all one big thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, transgendership, you know what I'm saying? Transgenders, studying the body, AI, people wanting to become robots and stuff so that they could, travel. I've heard that too, keeping the brain and the nervous system and turning the rest of the body into...
Yes, that's called transhumanism.
Yeah. And I think that it starts with the transgenders, studying the body parts, seeing what we can get rid of, what we can handle, what we can't handle, all of it, man. And it's sad to see, for real.
Trust and believe. I think, people have been experimenting on for some time with AI, honestly. That's just my opinion with that. But it's, how can I put it? It's just so crazy, man, because, a few years ago, nobody was really talking about AI like that, and now here we are in 2024, and it's like, you can't do nothing without it down there,
You can't do nothing.
Yeah, so But overall, I think that, like I said, we're in a major shift right now, you know, and it's only a matter of time before technology, even though it's already one of the leaders and everything, you know, I think it still has a lot of evolving to do, you know, so it's still growth and changes that can be done and made. But honestly, this shit is scary because I've seen some AI generated clips and photos, and it's hard to tell what's real and fake these days.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So.
And then they're combining it all with the virtual reality as well. So, you know, man, I feel sorry for the kids out there, this new generation.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And you know, because the thing is, if we're in this age right now where, you know, technology and AI is running everything, and we right now can barely tell what's real and what's fake, it's really gonna mess these kids up that's growing up right now, because if we're seeing it this way, they're gonna see it way worse, and they ain't gonna be able to distinguish the difference, and that's gonna mess their head up even more, you know.
So with that being said, do you have a message for all the young kids out there?
Yes, I do. Learn your history. Learn whatever you can. If you're trying to pursue something, or if you want to know something about the world, look inside of a book, look inside of your history, read where the facts are. Go on truth, not what people tell you things are. Look for yourself, do your own research. That's what I got to say about that.
A lot of us is brainwashed these days. A lot of us don't know what to believe, who to believe. You know, you just got to go with what's in your heart for real. So,
Yeah.
you know, don't be brainwashed.
Exactly, and it's a lot of things that you can get evidence from when you're looking at these, you know, from the Bible and everything else, but there's other records, you know. Hell, the Ethiopian Bible is one of the earliest Bibles. You know, you got the Book of Enoch, you know, and so many other different tablets or things that you can refer to when it comes to things that have been going on or have happened, you know, because they always say, you know, history repeats itself. So you have to, that's what I was saying before, you know, you have to look into what has happened, what's going on, and what's been predetermined to happen. So, you know, it's just a matter of being aware of what's going on, having the conscious mind to see through what people are telling you, and actually doing your own research and seeing what's what for real.
Because you got to remember, we were slaves, we were given the Bible, and we was told to read it.
That's it. Yeah, that's really
it. You know, so you know, you gotta dig and, you know, see what you can find out there. You know, because we're being deceived.
Yeah.
In many different ways.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not saying, you know, not knocking anybody's religion. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but all I'm saying is simply just look and research for yourself instead of what people are telling you, because there's a lot of stuff out there. At the core of it all, everything is pretty much frequency. You know, Earth has a frequency. Earth is alive. Everything on Earth is alive and conscious in that sense.
That's true.
So it's just deciphering the codes of what's really going on and what's happening, and how we can live better and healthier and one with nature.
Yep, you can't get caught up in the distractions, man. You gotta focus on yourself.
Indeed.
You gotta focus on yourself. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Everything else will come later.
But that is our episode for today. And definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. And we are out of here. Cheers.
You know how they say that the truth is hidden in plain sight? Well, these are basically plain sight truths. See, these are the type of things that are actually right in front of your face, but you don't even get a chance to see it. Well, let me tell you a plain sight truth. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta have some type of sense of awareness or consciousness. You have to think for yourself.